Hello guys, this is Craft Today, and today I'm going to be doing another Minecraft video. Today I'm going to be playing with my good friend Graffiti Rhino, and as you can see here, we're running through to this mushroom biome that we scouted out before the game, and we grab as many of these mushrooms as possible. As you can see, we're doing quite well. We're thinking of moving on to win this game, and as you see, I'm running around. I've got a good amount of mushrooms now, and we're thinking of just getting as much mushrooms as possible before the grace period, because no one seems to be anywhere near us. So as you can see, we've got a really good amount now, and Graffiti's got a good amount as well, so we could just pop down and get some wood as soon as possible. Anyway, as you can see, I run over by here and get this tree that's really close to Graffiti, and I quickly grab all of that wood there, and by this point we're thinking we're going to do really well, because we're just doing brilliant in this game. We've got loads of mushrooms, loads of wood, and we think, well, we may as well go for a stone sword, considering there's no one anywhere near us. So as you can see, I quickly make a wooden pickaxe, and pop that down and quickly grab myself a stone sword. So as you can see, I make the stone sword real quick, and I've got two stone swords, and one for me, one for Graffiti, and I've got a really good amount of bowls. So I quickly make as much soup as I can, and now we're just doing really well. We've got loads of soup, loads of everything that we need. So anyway, as you can see here, I make as much soup as I can for Graffiti as well, and now I pop up out of the ravine and try to give all this to him, so then if anyone does attack, we can easily take them both out. So I give him all that, but for some reason he didn't want it, so he ran on, and then I chased after him and quickly gave them all to him a second time, and except this time he took it and he made loads of soup. So now if anyone does attack us, they're going to be in trouble, because we are looking very strong in this game, and we're hoping to win it, because we have lots of mushrooms and stone swords and pretty much everything we need to win the game. So as you can see here now, I'm running along and I sort out my inventory, and well, we're looking very strong. We look like we're going to win this with ease, actually. So yeah, I was really pleased about this game, because we're the only ones that are in this mushroom biome, and we've both got stone swords, and I'm in my opinion, the most OP kit in the game, which is Monk, and Rhino is playing as Ender Mage, so there's no point in them towering or hiding in the ground, because we're easily just going to pull them out and kill them. So anyway, as you can see here, we're running along, and we're feeling quite confident about this game, and it seems like quite an easy win. And then we look at the amount of players in the game, and there's only 30 players at the beginning of the game, so we thought, well, this is going to be quite easy. So we're running along, and we spot this ravine, so we thought that the guy would be in this ravine getting full iron, so we was hoping to just jump down, kill him, and make ourselves full iron armor, but sadly he wasn't actually down there, and Graffiti, as you see there, accidentally fell. But anyway, we carry on. I grab my compass and I try to track the next guy, who seems to be on top of this sand biome, but when I get on top of here I don't see him anywhere, so I just go on back down to make sure the Graffiti's doing okay. But sadly, as we'll find out, we're not the only ones that found a mushroom biome, which was a little bit annoying. So when we notice that more people are in the mushroom biomes, we realise we shouldn't be so confident about this game, because it's just as likely that there's another team like us that is quite good at PvP and has lots of soup. And maybe one of them is playing as Monk as well, which in my opinion is definitely the most OP kit in the game at the moment. I also think Ender Mage is quite OP for towering, because I don't know if this has ever happened to any of you guys, but when they pull you up when you're on like a 1x1 platform, when you're running around underneath them, and then they just pull you up and you just run straight off. So this is just something for if anyone that like moderates NCPvP, or anyone high up in the rankings, that can have a word with one of the admins or something to try and convince them into maybe thinking that the invincibility period should affect the fall as well, because it's a little bit annoying that. But anyway, as you can see there, I get quite a nice kill on that guy. I thought he might be quite a good hot here, so I knocked him straight into there, and then he didn't really stand much of a chance. So we quickly make our way around this ravine, and we were hoping that this guy would be in this ravine, but it turns out he's not even in this one, so we don't end up getting our hands on any iron yet. So as you can see, we're running along now. We're realising that there's really isn't any people in the game at all, so we start running around and we jump into this jungle biome, hoping to run on and find the next player, but sadly we run a really long way before we end up finding that there's actually another mushroom biome, and that there's actually a lot of people in this one, which isn't very good. So as you see, I break these vines here because they were stopping me from making the jump, and then I just jump across the ravine. quickly make sure I've got full soup just in case someone does end up attacking me, and then I can actually give them a really decent fight before I die, if I die. Because you find that most people on Hunger Games actually scroll rather than hotkey, which is quite good. So as you can see here, we're nearing the next guy, and Graffiti's actually run on ahead, and he goes on and makes this kill, which is quite good. It's a shame that you guys couldn't see it, but oh well. Sorry for that, guys, but anyway, as you can see here, I go into the loot. I don't know why, because I didn't really need to, and I quickly break all of these mushrooms, and then eat some soup, and then we both decided we're going to go on and find the next guy. Sadly, Graffiti was still trying to find some more mushrooms while I was doing this, and he was going through the loot and stuff to make sure there was nothing he'd missed, which is all good. But then we start grouping up and decide that we're going to go and find the next guy. Luckily the next guy was just by here, so we go down into this what do you call it, the like a little like underground tunnel, and then we find out he's not there, so we remember that Graffiti's Endermage, and we start attacking him after we've Endermaged him up into this pool. But anyway, as you can see here, we're just knocking him back and forth, dealing lots of damage, and then he gets knocked over to me, and I jump in hoping to kill him right here, but sadly he's quite good, and I end up just backing away and accidentally hitting Graffiti a lot here. The Graffiti hits me, so we're messing up a little bit, but nevertheless we get the kill, and we did really well in that fight. So now we realise it's just me versus Graffiti, so we're doing quite well in this game. It's all looking very good for us, and we're hoping to go on to get the win. So as you can see here now, I get rid of all that and get rid of the blaze rod, which sadly you can't do, so that's a little bit annoying, but in the end I do find a way of getting rid of it, but sadly we didn't actually want to get rid of it by that point. So as you see here, I check a mistake so we can make me an iron sword, because we decide on making it so we have an iron sword each when we have a fight. So I get rid of that soup, pick up the iron sword, and start breaking down some of these logs. As you can see here now, I've got enough to make a good amount of soup, so I'm going to quickly go over there, make sure I have a full inventory of soup, and then I eventually figure out I can get rid of the blaze powder, and I do it like so, and then make myself a full inventory of soup, which is really good. Sadly, just as I got rid of the blaze powder, Graffiti tells me obviously he can't get rid of his ender portal, so we ended up me just picking that up, so we have an equal amount of stuff in our inventories. So as you can see here now, we're about to go into the fight. I quickly kill this pig and eat its pork, and then I say, okay, 3, 2, 1, go, and we start fighting. And then this is a really good fight. Graffiti was sadly lagging, so we couldn't really do a fair fight, but as you see here, as I put it into slow-mo, I get a nice combo off and I get a really good kill. So anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and it was quite a fun gameplay for me and Graffiti, and I'm just sorting through all the stuff now. As you can see, I'm just doing that for no reason. I've got the win, I'm pretty pleased.